Hi guys, so for today's video we are going to be looking into what makes you so attractive. We have 3 piles today, 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, like, share, comment, subscribe. It all really helps my channel to grow, and it's a great way to give back energetically for the healing session I'm bringing to you today. And another great way to do that is through donating to the channel. You can find my Amazon wish list, PayPal, and Cash App all in the description box below. Leaving timestamps or checking out my other channel, D StoryTime, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing over there. All of that really helps me out, and I truly appreciate all of you guys who do that. So let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, what makes you so attractive? We have a peace sign. I love that the peace sign came out with the picture I drew too. The Hamsa hand, dark blue star. You receive a lot of messages, and these messages bring hope and inspiration to others. The wagon wheel key and the dragon. Some of you could be born in the year of the dragon. Some of you could be 70s babies as well. Or 90s babies. Very protected. Very inspiring, especially your speech or your wisdom or the knowledge that you have. You're very different from others as well. Did you know that when a flamingo bends its legs like that, that bend in the middle there is actually its ankle? Its knee is way up underneath the feathers at the top. Just weird things I picked up in a flamingo video with my kid yesterday. So, what makes you so attractive? So you are definitely someone who is that more like peace-loving, hippie, reggae type of feel to you, earth-loving, simple life type of person. You could definitely have very long hair as well that people find to be very attractive. And you could definitely be somebody who is into more natural medicine sources as well. You could be somebody who really just wants peace in every situation. Weed is a medicine. It was used by our ancestors for a closer connection and thinner veil, until it was taken away and demonized in favor of pharmaceuticals that are far worse for us. Some medicine is helpful and needed at times, but if we started with natural solutions instead and worked our way up, then we wouldn't be using them unnecessarily and burying healing that needs to be done or take place. So you feel like people deny their own power because people have told them for a very long time that they can't heal themselves, that there's nothing they can do about the problems that they have inside of themselves, or the problems they have mentally or emotionally, or even sometimes physically, because our physical body is connected to all of that. You feel like people have much more power than the governments or the pharmaceutical company or whoever wants them to know that they have. You're definitely somebody who lives your life in that fashion. This person has overcome so much. I can't believe the strength that they have. Nothing could ever crush them, hold them down, or hold them back. You are so creative. You could make something from nothing. Keep creating. Your creations change lives. Live authentically. It's beautiful. You inspire others and open minds. You are so fiery. You definitely stand out as well. You are somebody who has a very unique hairstyle too for a lot of you. Your dress style may be very different than a lot of other people as well. I don't feel like you care about keeping up with the modern trends or anything like that. You're also somebody who's very live and let live. We have the stingray, the otter, know your fears, let your emotions flow, the king of fire, and the two of pentacles. So what else makes you so attractive is that you are busy a lot. And even though you have a lot going on, you tend to keep a very strong balance in your life. You may have a lot of eggs in the basket, but you're able to keep all of them perfectly safe and unbroken. You're very fiery, very passionate, creative, insightful. You're somebody who knows what you want and you go after it. You're very courageous, generous. Somebody who's very passionate, fiery. Somebody who's kind of flirty, charismatic. Somebody that really is inspiring as well. You are definitely a leader to other people, and people definitely look up to you. You're somebody who has a very, even though you're this kind of boss-like energy in a lot of ways, you also are not afraid to step into your more childlike energy. You have a very strong childlike energy inside of you. You're very playful, happy-go-lucky, funny. You're definitely somebody who has worked very hard to know and understand the fears that you hold inside so that you can face them head on as well. Some of you may have a little bit of a fear of allowing the softer side of your emotions to be seen, heard, or felt. But for the majority of you, I feel like you're somebody who allows those to be seen, heard, and felt. Whichever one you do is very attractive to other people around you. That stoicism can be very attractive at times, although it doesn't generally last very long because it isn't real. But the emotional based energy can be very attractive as well. You may be somebody who has that emotional based energy inside of your sex life too, to where when anybody is having sexual interactions with you, you are not just fucking, you are making love. It's a very romantic, loving energy when it comes to your sex life. You're definitely somebody who is very aligned with your path, with your purpose. You're somebody who can sting people a little bit if they try to get in your business and push you down a path that you don't feel like is yours as well. And for some of you guys, you have multiple offers on the table at a time. That could be a lot of what is attractive about you as well. And you spend a lot of time out in nature with the plants, with the trees. You may spend a lot of time gardening as well for a lot of you. You are definitely somebody who is in favor of herbal medicines of any kind. You may know a lot about a lot of different healing that is involved with those herbal medicines as well. You're very instinctual. You have a very strong sixth sense. And you listen very strongly to the signs, synchronicities, and messages that the universe sends you in whatever form they may find you in, although I feel like you find most of yours in nature. So that is what I have for pile 1, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated, who you are, what you might be going through. And if you guys enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, think about donating, leave timestamps. All those things are great ways to give back for the energetic healing session I'm bringing to you today. And I truly appreciate any and every one of you that does those things. So thank you guys for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2, for you guys, what makes you so attractive? So, let's see what we got here. We got a lipstick. Your makeup is definitely, if you are a woman, some of you could actually be men who wear makeup as well. I've known a lot of men who wear makeup. Actors wear makeup. All the people in Shakespeare's plays wore makeup. Makeup started with men. I was just talking about that the other day. If you want to get technical, makeup started with men. You can call it war paint all you like, but that's where it started. Anyway, Some of you guys wear a lot of makeup, and especially your lipstick is something that makes you very attractive. You're very protected. You love to wear a lot of black for a lot of you guys. You may wear a lot of black. I love that this really just, wow, it fits so well with the pictures that I drew too. You are an inspiration to others to face and acknowledge their shadow side for a lot of you. Especially if people tend to judge people based on looks, judging a book before reading it, judging the cover, you know. You are definitely somebody who inspires people to think a bit differently. You may wear a lot of red as well. You could be somebody who really likes like serial killer documentaries or things like that, like The Devil's Rejects or horror movies or things like that. You're somebody who isn't afraid to look inside the mirror. And you could definitely be somebody who has a lot of fun in the bedroom as well. You may really enjoy role playing and things like that. And even with all of this, you are very natural at the core. You have a very strong balance of doing things in a natural way and doing things in a unnatural way. So we have strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces come out in the rain when you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange. Da, 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 da. The Lost Boys is coming to mind. You could definitely be somebody who has more of an emo look, and even if not an emo look, a goth look, or you could be somebody who keeps up with modern trends a bit more, something along those lines as well. You're somebody that is very mysterious to a lot of people. Seems very strange, off-putting. The island of misfits is coming to mind now. You could have a very strong, I don't want to say obsession with death, but you could have a very strong connection with death. You may think about death very differently than other people do. Some of you may even hope for it in some ways because you feel like this isn't your home or you don't belong here in some sort of way, which I have been there before and I'm not anymore. Hope you find your way out of that if you're in that state right now. Some of you may have a very distinct nose or a very distinct eye color as well that really stands out. Your mouth may really stand out. The reason a healer can't mix work and friendship is because it tends to end badly. There has to be an emotional distance to help another heal with an emotional openness as well. So you guys are very emotionally open, but at the same time, people feel like they never truly know you because they never get deep enough to know you. A lot of the connections that you have may be very surface level, and a lot of that is because people tend to come in and out of your life. People who need to be healed tend to come in and out of your life very quickly. They're there 1 minute and they're gone the next. And in order to not become cold or cruel, you have learned how to separate that. And in order to not become paranoid, you've learned how to not be as open with those people. Every challenge or obstacle that you face, you overcome with ease. You are intelligent and you never give up. You have some amazing energy. So you're very intelligent as well. Like I said before, book and cover, because I feel like once they uncover these layers of you, they are very surprised by what's underneath because you have a great mind. You have a lot of intelligence. You have a lot of capability. You're very much a leader in a lot of ways. It's kind of like when you walk into a hospital and the doctor has tattoos all the way up and down his arms, you know. That doesn't make him any less of a doctor. That doesn't mean he didn't go to medical school. He could have been the top doctor in his class, you know. But Some people will judge that and go, oh, this guy isn't going to be very good at this job. This guy's just a dumbass or something, you know? They are always on the move. It is inspiring to watch someone who doesn't get stuck for long. So you're also somebody who doesn't get stuck for long. Somebody who breaks free of cycles or of chains. You're somebody who does not get stuck on problems very long as well. Like I said, you're very intelligent. You may sing very well as well. You are definitely somebody people love to listen to. You're very observant. You're very watchful. You understand things at a very deep level. You're very caring and nurturing. You're also very loyal and committed when it comes to relationships or family or friends. Protect the wild and the green. Reveal your truth. Heaven and earth, which is the 11 of earth in this deck, and the 6 of fire in this deck. So you're somebody who very much so has a strong blending of your shadow side and your light side. You're very connected to nature. You are very good with animals. Animals are your best friends. You may spend a lot of time in nature as well. You may be a vegan or a vegetarian for a lot of you. You're also somebody who may wear a bit of a mask at times. And people want to see what's underneath that mask. Like I said before, you're very mysterious in a lot of ways. At times, you could feel like you're in a stalemate as well. You're definitely somebody who's very successful, very recognized, very skilled, especially with animals. I feel like you're very, very close to animals. Your hair could definitely be many different colors, or you could have dyed it many different colors. You may have it a different color every time someone sees you. That's if it isn't black, because I feel like a lot of you may actually have black hair, or that like super white hair, like super, super light blonde, or that light gray color that a lot of people have been using lately. Maybe even blue, green, red, orange. There's definitely a lot of different artistic qualities here about you. You're a very artistic person. And you also are just very, very close to animals. And this makes you very attractive because you gain the trust of a lot of animals that would run away from other people. You also have both sides to yourself, and sometimes there may be a fight over which side to listen to. The shadow side or the light side. Heaven or hell can both be on earth, depending on our perception. And so you may be actually learning that and going through that right now. You may be coming out of this state of feeling like this isn't your home, and you may be coming into a state more of, even if it isn't, there are a lot of things I can love about this place. You're starting to see that there's more good people here than you thought before. And you're starting to uncover the layers of yourself that have been hidden for a while as well. And people are finding it very attractive watching you take off the masks and layer after layer being revealed. So that is what I have for this pile. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonates, things like that. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, like, share, comment, subscribe, donate. You can find my Cash App, Amazon, wish list, and PayPal all in the description box below. Leave timestamps. All of that stuff is such a great way to give back for the energetic healing session I'm bringing to you today. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. What makes you so attractive? Alice in Wonderland is coming to mind. But you're not the Queen of Hearts. You're the Queen of Wands. But you have a big heart. The Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland really didn't have a big heart anyway. I feel like you could take the position of somebody who has a cold heart. You're somebody who will offer up an umbrella to somebody if it's raining. Like you are somebody that would be like, oh, here, have mine. You're somebody who's there to help people make it through the storms. You're somebody who feels like a real treat. Oh, that is a rabbit. I didn't even notice that that was a rabbit. You could also be somebody who gardens as well. You're somebody who communicates the truth. You see the truth. You're a hidden gem as well in a lot of ways. People can't see the beauty that lies beneath. It's like you have the eye of truth within you and you can see what's going on. You're very pure in your intentions and your motives. You cause people to rethink things and to open their mind, open their perspectives, to have new perceptions, new ideas, new understandings of the ways that things work. You're also somebody that can unlock what's buried, the beauty that's buried underneath the beast. The Beauty and the Beast is coming to mind now too with that rose, but every rose has its thorns, and you know that. And you know that if you want to have that beauty underneath, then you need to be able to respect the thorns, but you also know that other people need to be able to do that with you as well. Reconciliation, renewal, new growth, new life. You're somebody who spreads light to the world around you. You definitely spread light to the world around you. You spread a lot of love to the world around you. You bring a lot of transformations to people's lives. I love that that flower came out too, because I just noticed that it matches the one in the picture there, and then the heart. You're definitely somebody who has a lot of love within you. At times, that love can be overshadowed by other things. You definitely bring a lot of transformations to people. You're somebody who kind of, it's like that plain Jane type of look to you. If there was a word for a male one, I don't know what it is, but plain Henry. I don't know. Anyway, but you are someone that reminds people that the beauty is found deep within. The beauty is definitely found deep within, and it's not to say that you're ugly in any way, shape, or form. You just don't wear much makeup. You're somebody that may not do a whole lot with your hair. Your hair is done in 5 minutes when you get up. You don't wear much makeup. You're very low maintenance when it comes to decorating yourself in a lot of ways. I feel like you still wear outfits that are very on point, snappy. They match very well. Some of you may even have a very eclectic style when it comes to the way that you dress. You could also have like freckles or facial hair, but very well kept facial hair. If you have facial hair, it's very well kept, trimmed up, neat. You may have tattoos as well that people find to be very attractive, or birthmarks that people find to be very attractive, or a beauty mark. Maybe even some piercings as well. But all of it is in good taste. It's not vulgar or over the top. It's just a part of you. And it's not something that defines you, but it's a part of you. You are what defines you. So, when anger takes you over, you're a different person. Anger is an important feeling, but it's equally important not to let it rule you. If you have in the past, acknowledge it, forgive it, heal it, and work to express in healthier ways. So you could be a big advocate for expression as well, for expressing your true emotions, for not hiding who you are or what's in your heart. And also, you could be learning and going through some anger things right now, and learning how to really express your truth instead of getting stuck in the anger. They are a bit quiet and mysterious. They are left with so many questions, and uncovering the layers is so worth doing. Some of you may have actually chose pile 2, especially if you just changed your style to a more plain look from a more extravagant one. Every layer that you peel back is better than the last. You are hardworking, and you are very good at breaking the chains and overcoming toxic situations. Your positivity is overflowing, especially when you are working on your passions. When you sing, no one can look away. It's like heaven opened up and a choir of angels was heard. So once again, some of you may have actually chose pile 2 as well. And maybe for some of you, if you chose pile 2, you go back and forth between maybe you like to really dress up and put all kinds of crazy things into action when it comes to going out somewhere or doing something big, or maybe you like to go to anime or sci-fi conventions, or you really love Halloween or things like that. But because those were very opposite. I mean, look at the pictures from pile 2. These are the pictures from pile 2. So heavy makeup, and definitely somebody who stands out, loves to style themselves, things like that, but very mysterious as well. And yeah, anyway, so you are definitely somebody very mysterious. I feel like you leave a lot to the imagination because, unlike pile 2, you don't put so much into decorating yourself. So people have to kind of get to know you a bit more before they know your likes or dislikes. You may also be a little bit quieter, a little bit shyer, a very hard worker, very good at breaking the chains, overcoming toxic situations, really good at working through your feelings or the things going on around you. We also have the peacock, the beaver, source of all, become a shapeshifter. So some of you could definitely have just recently changed your style or your appearance as well, in favor of the beauty being found underneath. You are definitely somebody who reminds people that the beauty is found within. It's not something that can be found by looking at the cover of a book, because you may be somebody that is very wild, very passionate in a lot of ways, very different. You may like a lot of different things, but not all of that is shown in how you dress or the way that you present yourself. You could definitely be somebody who gets a lot of attention. You may have a lot of people who peacock around you, like trying to show off and one-up each other to get your attention. But you know that the true beauty is found deeply within, and so that really doesn't affect you so much. You're definitely somebody who's a very hard worker, a steady, patient, diligent worker, somebody who is working not just for yourself, but your family and those that you love as well. People sometimes could feel like you are the source of all information, like you have a very strong wisdom, a very strong third eye, a very strong crown chakra. You really receive messages very clearly. And you're definitely somebody who can shift and change and morph into whatever it is that you want to morph into. The 4 of Earth and the 3 of Earth. You are definitely somebody who has a very strong intuition. I feel like you can see right into the heart of somebody. There's a lot of eyes here, big eyes. Eyes are very important. They're the windows to the soul. I feel like people think and feel when they look into your eyes like you are seeing straight into the soul of them, the heart of them, and they feel comfortable with this. They feel at peace with this. You're a very gentle soul in a lot of ways. You're somebody who's very kind, very loving, very nurturing. You're very good with animals, very good with plants as well. You're also somebody who learns, grows, and overcomes things. You put a lot of time, effort, and attention into learning how to do a lot of different things. And that may be part of this shapeshifter energy as well, because you are somebody who can just morph and change and transform, because you have a lot of knowledge within you. You have a lot of insight. You have a lot of awareness. You spend a lot of your time studying. You could be considered a nerd by some people. You may actually be somebody who really loves anime as well. You could definitely be considered a nerd by some. You may also love things that have to do with like fawns, flora and fauna just popped in my mind. Animals and plants. You definitely have a very close kinship to animals and plants. You may even be somebody who makes a lot of potions or healing remedies or tinctures or tonics from the plants that you have. And these tinctures and tonics bring great transformations to people. It really helps people to heal, and it helps people to, you know what people need. A lot of you know what people need to be able to heal. So, that is pretty much what I have for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like, share, comment, subscribe, think about donating to my channel, leave a timestamp, check out my other channel. All of those things really help me out, and I truly appreciate any and all of you who give back to me for what I am here giving to you regularly, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.